Morning, I'm new here.
Aloha. Welcome everybody to Monday, January 8th, foundational training. I'm Sheila Hay coming to you live from Maui, Hawaii, and the beautiful Jan J. Rand. Unmute Jan, my partner here.
Good morning, everyone. Glad that you're all here for the training. It's so important. And if you've been here many times, the purpose is to bring your new people that you sign up here and let Marcy or Sheila, with a little help from me, to train them.
Jan is our backbone, man. So we're here for foundational training. And what does that mean? Foundational training, we're going to set you up if you are new. And I think I understood that Sandy Westad, I think, is brand new. Is there anybody else brand new on the call? And okay, I see you waving at me. What's your name, hun? It says iPhone 203. I could call you iPhone through the whole call if you'd like, but you need to unmute and let me know your name, or you can put it in chat.
iPhone 2, unfortunately, is Leola. She got a
Hi,
new phone,
Leola.
but hasn't set it up yet.
Okay.
I don't know
Well,
why it says iPhone 2, but it does.
that's probably how you logged in. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I'm Cheryl from Florida.
Cheryl, welcome, Cheryl and Sandy. And my question for you is, since you
I'm
are
Larry, New
new,
Jersey.
And I'm Sandy from Enumclaw, Washington.
okay, and Larry's new as well. So if you three could be our ground zero kindergarten students, as we go through, I'm going to say, can you guys do that? And if you can do what I'm asking, you'll just give a thumbs up or yay, or can you guys all do that?
Hello.
Perfect. All right. Hello. So, hold on here. We're just gonna mute people now. And for foundational training, the first thing that we do is we talk about our business tools. And so if you have a notebook, that's your first tool. And you might want to grab one if you don't, but you're going to need to start taking these notes so that you can easily follow along. And this process that we're sharing with you, this is the process that, oh my gosh. Sorry, my dog's chewing my wall. I don't know why you're doing that, but that's naughty. You never know what you're going to get with me and my dog, okay? So the first thing you have is a notebook, okay? The next item that you're going to make sure that you have is a list book, all right? And inside of it, you're going to write something special. We're going to get there in just a minute, though. The next item that you need is a calendar. And this is actually my old calendar. My new calendar has hourly slots and quarter hours coming so that I can set it up with phone calls, make my life a lot easier. Some people like to use online calendars. Calendly is one. I'm 60, I'm old school. I'll just keep writing in my book, okay? And then the next thing that you're going to need, and I'll show you where to get this at, is you're going to need business cards. I'm getting them out of my little business bag here. These are my business cards, and I will actually take you through start333biz.com. We'll show you where you can pick different business cards, and you can order yours through Sally, or we're all adults here, and you can actually go create your own anywhere you want if you'd like to, okay? This is my business bag. And this is one of the things that Jan amazingly keeps us all together, and you can order business bags through Jan. Now, I'm going to give you guys one caveat. Yeah, mine says LifeWave on it. And yes, it is an insulated pouch, and it came from LifeWave a couple of years ago as swag. Okay, so because I reached some, I don't know, I know Kathy remembers the event, right? We were getting things for free if you got so many points. So they don't sell these, but Jan actually has, we have a program that I'll point out here in a minute too, where you can get your business bag. And what's in the bag? In the bag, I keep Eon X39, an ice wave. When you buy your business bags from Jan, you'll get a black bag. You get 10 plastic envelopes, baggies, sorry. And then inside of it comes our gifting envelope, and they have our cards. And I'm going to go over all of those in a minute, but I just wanted to show you what the tools are for having your business successfully and easily at your fingertips. You can keep these wherever you go. Okay. So let's move on. We're all going to head over to what's called start333biz.com. I just realized I didn't put it up on my screen to get ready for it. So we'll put it over here. And this is Team Evolve's educational and instructional site. All right, start333biz.com. If you don't have that already, please write that down, bookmark it on your computer. This front page is open to everybody. You don't need a password to get in here. You can read our mission statement. This is our Leaders Club. We have over 100 SPDs, PDs, and EDs now. It's pretty darn exciting for our team. You're going to want to click here if you're new and you want to sign up. You can choose to receive texts and emails, or texts only or emails only, whatever works for you. Please do that. That's how we keep connected and keep the different promotions, keep up with different classes that we're giving, events that are being put on.
Sheila,
Yes.
hi. I signed up. I'm a beginner, and I have it on my iPhone, but I want to be able to get not only text messages, but emails so that I can work from my computer. Do I call customer service to set me up for emails?
Are you talking about for emails for this program here that we're training on, or emails from the company?
No, emails from this program you're training us on.
So I would go ahead, Larry, and just click that link here and then sign up for the email part. Just add email.
Great,
Okay.
good. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. The next stuff that happens on our front page here is it talks about all of our incentive trips. We are still in qualifying for Cancun, Mexico trip. You can click this blue link there and it tells you how to qualify for all of the trips. And I think this just ended. When was that? Yep, January 7th. So this ended yesterday. I hope people ranked up and took advantage of the bonus. And here is what we're all about. We are Team Evolve, and our system is 333, patch 3, follow up with 3, invite 3, and PPP, peaking interest, pre-qualifying, and picking a package. And when we get into the system, it's actually called the 7 steps to success now. How do we access it? So we're going to click on these doors and I will take you inside in just a moment. But if you haven't already done this, please click here, request the username and password be sent to you. The reason we want you to do that is so in case we have to change access for getting into the system, we need to be able to send you an email or a text that lets you know, hey, we've changed our passwording. If you keep scrolling down, you can go here and add patch parties to the patching party calendar. You can click this link. It takes you to the page itself. You can either select your state, or we can just scroll through. On the 11th is our next. Somebody's having a Prosecco and patches in New Jersey. If you're in the area and the patch party is listed on the calendar, by them putting it on the calendar, you can go there and you can visit it, you can watch it, you can experience one and see what's going on. You can add your own parties to there, you can edit them, and you can share them. Now our patching podcast, if you click on this link here, we do patching podcasts 5 days a week. 6 p.m. Pacific time are the majority of them. And then I think a couple of them, Spanish is at 5 Pacific time and Fridays is at 1 Pacific time. You can click on one of these, save image as, copy image as, you can send it out that way, or you can print this PDF version and you can copy that and send that out to people as well. Dr. Stacy does our calls on Tuesday afternoon for science and technology. And then we have the training schedule. So when you click this link, Marcy is actually the person that normally runs this. This is used to be called Power Hour Business Training and Fast Start Training, and now it's Foundational Training. And I'm Marcy's step in on occasion, but there are many more business trainings. Jan and I just had our 1-year anniversary of business with Activate and Elevate. So you can share all of those. You can pick and choose. And the big thing that you're going to want to do to get comfortable in this business is choose 2 or 3 podcasts a week and 2 trainings a week that you go to so that you become comfortable and you can lose the fear about how you're explaining to people, what you're sharing and gifting people. Here is a PDF with the written training schedule, and you can click that link and you can print that one out as well. And then here's the Zoom link that you can share with people.
How do you access, Sheila, how do you access recorded podcasts? Is there?
Okay, there is ways to do that. We have Telegram links, which in just a few minutes, I'll be sharing those with you. And in the Telegram channels, we have the different, there's one channel that is Evolve Stories, EvolveTeam Stories, and that's what where we put the podcasts at, and they live there, and there are thousands of them, and you can actually search them. And pardon me, you can search them and share them that way. And then there's some other ways that I'll be showing you where you can get some of them as well through the system we're in.
So we can share them with potential clients.
Correct.
Okay.
So upcoming team events, we've got Kansas City, January 14th. If you have somebody in the area, they just give them this link. It's not about paying to get in. It's just so that we know how many people are going to be there. If there was needing a hotel, Jan will be here at the Boston event. Jan, Linda, Marcy, Juliana, and Linda Hurley. And again, you can click on those. And then Vision 2024 is Saturday, January 27th. And we just found out on Friday that Jan was invited to speak at Vision. We're super excited for her. Here's our New Jersey event in February. And when you get down to the bottom, we have our Dallas, Texas conference in October. I heard that it's really, really full. If you have any desire, you might want to sign up soon. And this is pretty awesome. If you are trying to get into the Korean, oh, that's even better. I haven't seen this yet. So we're going to take a trip. Share Korea 333 Lite, the Korean PDF forms. We are opening this month in the country of South Korea. And so that opportunity, there is marketing material that has been shared and given up for our team. So that's just wonderful. Here you can click to find more about international markets, and there is a forever link to customer service. So if you don't know where to find it, just come to the Start 333 Biz front page. Now we're going to scroll on back up to the doors. Find them. Where'd they go? There they are. All right. So write this down, please. Username is Start 333 Biz. Start 333 Biz. And the password is 333 Biz. 333 Biz. And once you've entered into there, you get right to the main page. The reason we keep this, why there's a password, is that this is our private team's trainings and work and system. And so you've got to be on our team to get that. And let's see, the Evolve tools. We're going to head over there first. And this is where you can find those business cards. And what's really cool is that Marcy is constantly updating and making compliant. And we did find out in the end of December that our stuff is good. We can say what we've got on these business cards. This first one, you can have your picture. There's Jan up there. You can have your picture put on the front if you'd like. You can have a QR code with your personal website on it. On the back, there's the 3 pictures of Marcy, and the QR code goes to startx39now.com. You can change that. You have the option of not having pictures, or you have the option of just being super, super simple. This little patch can change your life, and then the power of the patch. And how you order these is you can email Sally Funk at sally@i2imedia.biz. You can text the form, or you can give her a phone call. My personal suggestion is call her up and have a chat. All right, now the business bag that I shared, that info. Click on here. And it'll bring up a picture. We're having monsoon storms here, so my internet's a little slow right now. So for $15, this is what comes in your little bag. You grab it out here. You get, these are ones that I've printed, but Jan prints you a label with your name, your phone number, watch StartX39. You get 30 of those little stickers. They're right up there. They're to put on the back of the labels, Jan, or the envelopes Jan sends. Jan sends you 10 excuse me, the invitation envelopes. I don't know why, I'm losing the word for them. There's a different, we call it something else. Gifting envelope, there it is. The gifting envelope. You'll receive 10 gifting envelopes, and then you're going to get 10 of each of these cards, and I'll bring them up close for you. The first card is the what to expect card. The next card we have in the kit is our before and after pictures. And on the back is the health tracker system. Comes with the all product cards. And then the order forms price list. And on the back, that shows how you can actually customize a silver pack with different types of patches in that. So you get 10 each of these cards. You get 40 of these cards total. You get the black bag, and you'll get 10 of the plastic bags, but they come like this. They come empty. Your bags will not have patches in them. And it tells you exactly right here what is included. Please note, patches aren't included. And to get business bags, you can order the maximum of 2 at a time. And you need to email Jan. Don't telephone her and don't text her, please. You need to email her at janjrand@gmail.com, your name, address, phone number, and do you want 1 or 2 of the bags? All right, so where are my new people? Raise your hand, wave at me. Everything that we just talked about. Can you go out and get a notebook? Can you go get a list book? Okay. Can you get a calendar of some form, book or online? Can you order your business cards either through Sally or through Vistaprint or whoever you like to print with? Maybe you have a friend that's a printer. I don't know. Can you order your business bags through Jan? I got a thumbs up over here. Okay, perfect. So that's good to know. You can all get started with that. Let me go check out the chat real quick.
What did you say Jan's address, email address is?
It is Jan, you want to go ahead and do that? And put it in
Yeah,
chat?
I'll put it in chat. It's JANJRAND@gmail. So I want in this order, your name, just like you were addressing an envelope, your name, your address, and your phone number, and whether you want one bag or two. And then when I get the email, I will respond and tell you how Marcy accepts the payments. So yeah. And I don't always respond to the email right away. I usually check emails in the morning. I try not to look at night because then I don't sleep because I know I have a lot.
Because she knows how
So I
that,
always check in the morning.
I think
I
that's,
I have a system.
I think that's a good way to do it, Jan. Okay, so, and we all have our usernames. Everybody's got the username written down, and we have our password written down, right? Okay, and somebody asked Jan if these cards are the 5x7, and I'm not sure if those are in yet, but I know that that is in process of being worked on. Jan, you got an update?
Right. So I'm running really low on cards. So I'm trying to use them for gifting. So I just placed an order with Sally. I'm waiting to hear if they're going to be the ones that I have are the bigger ones. I'm expecting them to be the bigger ones. So if you want the bigger ones, I would wait a week or so to place your order. If you want the bigger cards.
Okay, there you have it. From
So
the,
Jan, do we,
Yeah.
if we want to gift a bag to a prospect, so how do we order that? The same way, email you and give them their
Yeah,
name?
you
and address?
just would email me their name, address, and phone number. I don't recommend sending one to a prospect. I would this is something for people that go, I want to build a business, and they write a names list of 10 people. If you just buy them a gifting bag because they join the business and never call anybody, you're wasting your money. So you want them to say, yeah, I want to build and help, you're going to help them make a names list. But don't just buy them one to buy them one because it's a waste.
I understand.
They should come in at a silver or above. I wouldn't do it if they're a bronze. You know by the conversation what their intention is. So you want to do it for people that want to build.
exactly.
Jan, did you
Yes.
say that was your name, address, and phone number?
Yeah, I want your first, last name, your street address, city, state, zip, and then your phone number. Because what I do make mistakes, but I don't make mistakes on addresses because I copy and paste. So if a number gets transposed, it's not me, it's you. I have a lot of people going, you must have made a mistake, Jan. I'm like, I didn't. I do. I make mistakes with forgetting postage. I might forget to put the patches in the envelope, but don't mess up on the addresses. So double check before you send. Sometimes people will text me the next day, oh, I gave you the wrong address. Too late, it's in the mail. And then when it
She's
comes back to
timely.
me, what I do is I'll take a picture of the envelope and I send it to you and I say, I got this back, please advise. You got 24 hours to respond to me. If you don't, it goes in a pile. I've got so many I can't keep track, but you got 24 hours. I have my 24-hour holding spot for me to resend it if you get me the proper information.
Okay, perfect. And somebody asked, can you order as many gift bags for people on your team as you want? Yes, you can, but you
No.
can only order 2 at a time, right?
Yeah, only 2 at a time because it's just me. I'm a SPD. I'm trying to build my own business. I am not a business bag. That's not my dream job. If you have a big team and you want to give out lots of bags, call Sally and order 100 of each of the cards, order the stuff yourself. You can make your own bags. I'm just providing a service to help Marcy and to help you guys, but I'm not in the business. I mean, it's very time consuming. And I don't have the space to hold as much inventory as I would need to send everybody 10, 20 bags. That's a full-time job, not one that I want.
Okay, we're gonna head back on into the system here. So that was the business bag, business cards. in under this section of Evolve Tools, there are a lot of other different links, and part of your homework, if you are new, is to literally come in and spend half an hour just trolling around the Evolve system and all of the different places. So we're going to click on the system now. And to start with, we're going to be making a list. Well, how do you make your list? It's a list of 10. And here we go. Where you have your list book, you're going to write on the inside cover, LifeWave, the holy grail of optimal health. Have you heard about stem cells? And the reason you're writing that in your book is so that it's right there, top of mind for you as you know, if you are brand new to this, having the information at your fingertips makes it easier to share with other people, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is you're going to list 10 people with their cell phone numbers in your list book, okay? And how can you figure that out? Well, who do you know that you respect? Who do you know that you love? Who do you know that you want to help with whatever conditions are in their life? How about people that you know that like to build businesses? I had a friend over here. He's working through Korea, looking for products to import for his building business. And now I've got a line into Korea. Okay. So think about things from a different perspective, maybe than you normally would. Who do you know that has influence? And people say, oh my gosh, are you talking about the TikTok child that has 12 million followers? No, I'm not. I'm talking about people that are influential because of their jobs, maybe a pastor or a doctor, a lawyer, a vet, people that are influential in your community, business owners. Those are also influencers. And those people can help you because you don't know who they know, right? Who do you know that is a progressive practitioner? Who do you know that is an entrepreneur? And the big one that Marcy just decided to add that we haven't had is who do you know that is a network marketer? Okay. So you make your list of 10 by, you can go phone, use your phone. Just start scrolling with the A's, write down your phone numbers, your names. You can use your list off of Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, Telegram, WhatsApp, and LinkedIn. I have a lot of people ask me, oh, are you on all of those? The answer is no. I'm on Facebook. I use Messenger and Telegram. I only use WhatsApp to call my brother in Peru. If you want to be all across the board in social media, feel free to do that. It's what makes you comfortable because this is your business, not mine, not Jan's. It's your business. This is my favorite part. It's called going belly to belly in the everyday world. I have a booth at the Maui Swap Meet on Saturdays, and that's where I go belly to belly, and I get people literally from all over the planet that I get to be in contact with because they're on vacation, and I stand there and I talk with them about LifeWave and the patches. Now, how do you do that? Well, you just got to be, we're in kindergarten. If you're new here, you're in kindergarten. That's what Marcy likes to say, that we are like a Montessori school, kindergarten up through graduate level. And the way you start is just saying, hi, my name's Sheila. What's your name? What do you do? I'm in stem cell technology. And then we like to give a card, get a number. Don't give a card and forget the number. I've done it. I know Jan's done it. Everybody, we all, we're learning still, even though me and Jan are in here for 4 years, we are still getting down and working on the behaviors of being a successful network marketer. So please, if you're going to give somebody a card, get their number back. Oh, hey, here's my card. What's your number so I can send you this link, startx39now.com, okay? Or hand them your phone. Here, hey, put your phone in here and I could send you a link. Don't be creepy about it. Just easily ask, okay? The other thing that you can do is you could patch somebody and get a number. And I suggest you never put a patch on somebody until you get the phone number, okay? Because that is your inventory. You want to make sure that you are connected with them Or like we did 4 years ago, you're just giving away random patches to people and they might throw them away. They, may say, oh, that's one patch. Okay, you got to follow through. You set yourself up for success. Okay. So then you're creating your first list of 10 and you got to do another list of 10 because as a network marketer, we make lists and we use scripts and we follow up. Okay. So after you've done multiple lists and you have people that are down below you, you're going to help them create their list of 10. And you link arms with your downline because their success creates your success. Okay. And you're always asking, who do you know? Who do you know that could be benefited from using this? Who do you know that could be benefited by having a quote side gig, maybe in income? All right, there's different ways you can access that. Let's see, stop the share. Looks like we got a bunch of questions. Got it, sweet Jan, don't need but 4 totals. Sell it fine. How'd you get to that page for the list page? You're going to go past the tours. Okay, thank you. It's supposed to be a value. Oh, cool. Okay, so can you guys make your list of 10? Sandy, who else was new? Larry was new. I can't remember your name, sweetheart. I know you. I know she unmuted. She can. Okay, perfect. We'll keep going forward. All right. So we already talked about the business cards. There is another link right here. Same form, business cards. And we're going to pique interest with scripts. Now, piquing interest, that means making someone curious about something. Okay. So here are some asks that you could write in your notebook. I would put these in your notebook, especially if you're brand new. And the first ones are about stem cells. What's going on with you? Find out what their condition is. I finally found something that helps me with, if they're talking about arthritis, I finally found something that helps me with arthritis. It's pretty incredible. Have you heard about stem cells? So that's the second question you've got. And then when they say yes or no, you want to know how much they've heard. Well, what have you heard about stem cells? And some people will say, well, I know that they cost a lot of money or they come from other people. Find out so that you can give them quick information. What if you could activate your own stem cells naturally? Have you heard about the new stem cell activation technology? What if you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? Okay. Light asks, have you heard about how fast light can heal your body? Have you heard about how fast light works in the body? And then business and health asks together. What do you do for work? Do you have pain? Where's your pain? And then the big thing that Marcy teaches, and I'd have to say for me personally, I'm a girl that I don't enjoy talking on the phone very often, but this bit of information is the golden nugget because if you're going to text, you also have to talk, and then you have to talk and text and talk. So I'm going to call somebody up and I'm going to say, hi, this is Sheila. And, whatever I'm going to read the script here in a minute, but if I leave somebody a phone message, like 80% of people don't listen to their messages. They'll just look who called. If they don't recognize your name, they're not going to do nothing about it. So after I've left the message, I'm going to go back to them and I'm going to text them and say, hey, Susie, I just left you a message. Remember, I'm Sheila. I saw you at the swap meet and I texted you that link, or I wanted to text you the link, and here's the link. Give me your address and I'll send you a gift. Okay. So you need to text and talk and text. And here's our first script called the combo script. And I'm going to ask Jeannie, if you're still here, if you could put that on for us into chat. So it's peaking and pre-qualifying all in one. So I'm going to text Jan. Hey, Jan, aloha, make it personable. Okay. Yes, this is a script, but if you know the person, don't just be, make it warm. That's what I want you to do. All right, so hey, Jan, how are you doing today? I found a patented wearable light technology that activates your own stem cells to regenerate you, just like when you were younger. Go to startx39now.com, and for a great overview, look at the pictures and then watch the first 2 videos, and then text me your address and I will send you a gift. So you're giving them a command. Okay, go look at this. Then you can text me your address and I'll send you a gift. All right. There's a business script in case you are talking with somebody that just straight off the front is an entrepreneur and wants business. You can utilize the business script. And I'm concerned about you peaking script. So there's a bunch more down here complimenting someone. Oh, I've always been impressed with what an entrepreneur you are. Okay. And then Bob Campbell. Bob Campbell, his script, he never patches people. He never gives patches. He has built and become an SBD, him and Amy Holmesy together, all through doing a script without patching and gifting. And then the last script is Eric Beals, and his script utilizes the startx39now.com website, which we're going to go take a look at that here in just a second. Because if you've never been there, how can you send someone there and expect to be, you know, cogent about it? So startx39now.com. This is the team's site that is easily instructional and educational for anybody that wants to use it. Up here in the left corner, sometimes we forget about this, but I think it's really important. Wow. Oh my gosh, we are in all of these languages. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was 3 up, and now we have been able to translate into all of those. Outstanding. So the power of the X39 stem cell activation patch. Activate your own stem cells with light, look and feel young again. And yes, that is okay to say. Marcy shared that with us at Christmas time. We can still say that. Here are 2 of our patents for the X39. And then here's our first video, 2 minutes. So that's one of the 2 videos that you're texting in that script, right? It's about light and phototherapy. Ooh, look at that. Here are links to learn more about GHK and the story of our stem cells. This is pretty cool. I want to take you there because this, if you just come here and read about this, this explains to you easily what stem cells are. And this in itself could literally be a script, albeit a long one, but it could be a script. That's what I talk about with people. Here is how you activate your stem cells, the second video, and I believe it's 3 minutes. And then we come to these amazing pictures. And these pictures are the same pictures that I'm just pulling out the card that are on our card here. And yes, they will become 5x7 cards at some point in the near future. And it'll be a little bit easier to read. So what you can do though, is you can have that card in your hand. You can be on the telephone with the person that you're talking to and connecting with, and you can say, oh my gosh, check out these pictures. So this first lady, okay, wow, look at, she got rid of her turkey neck. Isn't that amazing? And then here, she just looks amazingly young. It says allergies, face. Wow. Well, she got rid of her allergies, it looks like, right? I'm trying to find the right little thicker over here. Nope, that went the wrong way. All right, here's Marcy. Here, my friend, she had 10 months of chemotherapy and steroid use. Look at, she was swollen. Her hair looked frail and brittle. And now look at her. She's gorgeous. And she is recovered. This gentleman, look at that. You can see he had a fairly large bald spot. His hair is a lot whiter in the front. And now look at how it's darkening up as well. There's so many different things that we can share. Here, those bones and the discs look compressed, right? You can see all the ribbony points in the spinal cord. And after a year and a half, wow, look at that, no pinching. Okay, got to show you one more, my favorite here, which I never liked this one before, but now I do because people go, what? So this is a little boy. 3 weeks before he had this accident, his mom and dad found out about the patches. He chopped the whole top of his finger off. They took it to the doctor. Doctor would not sew it on. He says, I don't want to. It's already dead. Look at it. They said, you have to sew this finger back on. So he finally did. They clean it up and look at that. His little baby finger is healed. It's amazing. So these are different photographs that you can share with people. This is right in here. I like this because it's safe. You can share no drugs or stimulants, non-transdermal, non-invasive, latex-free, just a simple patch. This is Jan's favorite video to send out. This is David Schmidt actually explaining X39. It's about an 18-minute long video. Here we have our patents in science, pardon me, over 100 patents, 90 clinical studies. They can learn about GHK copper. And here we got what to expect. There's our all products flyer. Here we have different people talking about their shifting in their journey on the patches. There's more stories. So Larry, this is one of the places where you can actually come and you can share these with people. Here's doctors talking about the X39. And there you can see more stories. If you click that, you'll get way more. If you come over here, Marcy and Peter's YouTube channel, Dr. Stacy's, patching podcast, Zoom links, science and technology videos. So please take the time to go to startx39now.com and scroll around through that. So we've already shared StartX39, that's step 3. And you can share stories and science information from the Evolve Link Sharing Center. So,
Sheila, can I ask a quick question?
sure.
I thought, my understanding was that this had been superseded by patchingpower.com.
Actually, they're the same exact website. And the reason that the patchingpower.com was created was because we weren't certain if we were going to be able to keep Start X39 now as the name. And so it's for those of us that have been sharing it for, I don't know, 3 years, it's a lot easier to say startx39now.com than go into something new. And I know that if we were having to change that, which right now we're in a holding pattern, we will forward everything from startx39now.com for at least 6 months will be funneled to Patching Power. So it's really, what are you feeling comfortable with? They're the exact same sites.
Sheila, I tried to get on there yesterday. I don't mean to interrupt, but it doesn't work. They've taken it down.
Patchingpower.com.
Yeah, I'm the same. I
Okay.
had trouble clicking on.
It's gone.
Okay, so there you have it. So it's
Yeah, they
Startex.
talked about it Saturday, Sheila, about just using X30, you know,
Startex.
the Start X39. Yeah, they didn't want 2 sites.
Okay, there we go. So I was not able to be on that phone call Saturday, so I did not get that. So that's the answer, Paul.
Okay.
Startx39now.com.
As long as I know, thank you.
You're welcome. So these are some other links like the ones that are on the Start X39. And here, this is where I think, Larry, you asked the question, where do I get the links? So please come here to join Telegram if you are not in Telegram yet. Here is the app link if you have an Apple telephone. Here's the Android link. And once you have downloaded those into your phone, you want to come back here and you can click these different links and join the community. So this is Team Evolve. There is pictures, training, information about events coming up, the EvolveTeam stories only. This is where we put the patching podcasts. And there are literally over 1,000 patching podcasts that live in there. We have business training. So this training call that we're on now, that will end up living over there. The practitioner calls go into the practitioner group on Thursdays. Here we have before and after pictures, and then we have a Spanish Telegram link as well.
So that's all under Team Evolve.
Yes, that's under the step 3 on under the system. It's right there. And then there, so that was Telegram. Here is our Facebook link. You can join Facebook group Team Evolve. And then these links are for the YouTube channels that we have. This is the company's YouTube channel. Marcy and Peter's YouTube channel. Dr. Stacy's, Susan Allen, and mine. And then you're going to also invite people to the Patching Podcast. We already went through all of that, right? So those are what the new people are going to do today. And let me see. List of 10, kept going. Good job. Compass group. Thank you, Kathy. Putting that in. What's the difference between, okay, that's answered. I said use start X39, try patch power. As I heard Sam is explained. Needs to be a forwarding link at patching power. To go on Telegram, I had a channel on there and was hacked. I want nothing to do. No, you don't have to go to Sandy. You don't have to go on Telegram. Okay. You can find the different podcasts, excuse me, by just going into start 333 biz. Okay. All right. And pardon me. So that is what to get you guys all started. And the last part for the beginners is that I'm going to show you the office hours. What you're going to do now is once you've sent that scripting, you can request gifts. Okay. And let's get back in there. And we're going to go to Evolve Office. And we slide in at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Pacific time is the foundational training. And at 11 o'clock, we slide right into office hours. And it's the same, we're just in the same room. And for office hours, you are able to, it's very similar. It's the exact little envelope that Jan sends us with our business bags, but you can request a gift be sent. And what's in the gift is, again, the 4 different cards. Jan goes ahead and prints a label and puts it right here with your name and phone number on it. They receive 2 X39 patches and 2 Eon patches, and they all come in the gifting envelope. And what's really important is, see this light blue envelope? You want to tell the people that you're sending gifts to, hey, please look for the light blue envelope in your mail. And as soon as it comes, you want to let me know so we can talk about it, okay? And this is how we request the gifting gift be sent to someone. You're going to go ahead and fill out this form. Now, if there's a weird email that up there that you don't recognize, just ignore it. It doesn't matter. Every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have a different code. You can request Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You first put your name, then you put your last name, and then you're going to put your phone number, and you need to have the dashes just like that inside of it, okay? And then here, you're going to put the first name. So it's Susie Smith, okay? However, this time, Susie and Bob Smith are going to both get sent a patch. When you have 2 people on a gift request, that equals 2 requests. And then their last name, Smith. Let's pretend, though, that it's Susie Smith and Bob Jones. Then this is how you're going to do it. Susie Smith, and come down here, Bob Jones, and Jan will have that. Now, what's really critically important is that, Jan, if you're able to hold up a handful of your blue envelopes that have been returned, it is imperative and it is upon you as the person requesting a gift be sent to have the correct information. All right. their street address and ask them this, oh, you just moved, Debbie. Oh, do you have a forwarding address that I need to? Oh, yeah. She remembers that she's got a different address to send stuff to, right?
This
If
one
there-
says no mail reciprocal. Typically it's not a valid street name, not a valid street number, vacant, moved, can't forward, stuff like that.
I actually had somebody write down a totally fake address too. Remember that, Jan?
Yeah,
I'm like, wait, look. And what Jan does, she'll take a picture, she sends you that envelope, and it's it's upon you to find out what's going on. Do I need to correct that? Okay, if there is a unit number, if it's suite A, put suite A on that line. If it's just number 102, put 102. The city, the 2-letter state abbreviation in your zip code, and then you're going to hit submit. Okay. And that's the gift requesting form. And we'll put that gifting link into chat. And now the next thing that we're going to do, this is for the people that aren't brand new. We're going to be doing follow-up today. And when you're doing follow-up, if you have one, let's see it, follow-up clipboard. I know a bunch of you guys do. No, Miss Jan's got one. And what we do is we come over here to the follow-up clipboard. And you can print all the cards that come in the gifting envelope as a PDF, okay? And you're going to keep them on your tool, on your, I was going to say on your tool chest, on your clipboard. It is kind of your tool chest, I suppose, right? And you're going to actually, when the first step is that we contact and we gift, and then we follow up. So now your person has called you and said, I got my blue envelope, and you're going to say, oh my God, great. And for you new people, all you got to do is read it. Okay, well, hey, Susie, why don't you take out this card here? And I just want you to know I'm kind of new, so it's all okay. Or not even the card, just take the front of your envelope and let's read it. Wow, stem cell activation patches. You can wear them 12 hours on to activate and 12 hours off to repair. Isn't that awesome? You just read the envelope, okay? These are scripts. The next one that you have on there, so that first one is the electronic gifting envelope. What to expect. Okay, we print that one. The before and after tracker. And so you can actually have the pictures in front of you, and you want to kind of memorize them if you can. There's not anything, and I don't know, maybe there's something that we could create a list where it says what happened. But I know that, like Gail, this was skin cancer. 2 days after she had it removed, the stitches were popped. It was at the beginning of COVID. The hospital wouldn't let her in. The doctor wouldn't see her. She went home and her neighbor patched her day 1. Okay, that's what it looked like. And look at that at the end of day 21. Pretty amazing. So this gives you the opportunity to show pictures to people, even dogs. And then here on the back, I think this is super critical that you share this with your people and that you let them know, hey, let's just go through this. What is your quality of sleep before you start the patch? All right. Oh, well, it's a 1 to 10, rate it, because even a couple of days in, you may be able to see a difference with how you sleep or your focus or your clarity, or they just might feel differently and they may not. You want to set the expectation that they're not going to feel anything, right? So the next one on the list is the all products flyer. We've got your order form, price list. And the big thing I really want to share for those new people in here is the little yellow footballs. As soon as this comes out. Okay, so here it shows the little yellow footballs. And you can point out to people, well, that's retail, 150, right? 100 for preferred customer, and you have to have an auto ship, a monthly order. We like to suggest the silver because you can get 3 months of X39 for $299.95, or you can mix and match the different patches and create, I could put in one X39, I could put in 2 Eon and 2 Ice Wave, and that equals a silver package. And then I could suggest, hey, and then we'll follow up so you have another month of X39. We'll put a monthly order in for you. Oh, that works great. So what you're doing is you're committing them to continue. And here's a bit that I haven't said, but, and maybe you haven't heard this yet, but David says you want to wear the patches for a minimum of 1 month for each decade you are alive. I'm 60, so I would wear them. I would commit to start wearing them for 6 months. Okay. Over here, the big football that's gold, that's really, really important, is that 1 sleeve of X39 or 49 equals 2 sleeves of any of the other patches. Okay. And then this paper here teaches you how to actually, what you can put in different packs to equal that, the silver or the gold. And it's pretty interesting because like right here, detox and youth renewal, it's a $4.99, pardon me, 95, but they're getting almost a $400 value, retail value on top of that. So that is your, those are your clipboard, Evolve clipboard. And for today, Jan, what is our, are we three?
Code for the day?
Well,
The word is focus. We need to focus.
code of the day is focus. Love it. So how many can we gift request?
They can do 3. Again, 2 people in a house is considered 2 gifts. Try not to do 3 in a house because then it screws up the postage. So if you have 3 people at the same house, do 2 and then 1 for your 3. So yeah, 3.
Okay, so the question, if people we gift the patches to in our names order by filling out that order card, do we get the credit for it? Yeah, so the thing is, Jan sends them out, but on that back of that envelope, it has your information, right? It's your responsibility to literally write down in your list book. Okay, let me show you this. Oh, this is my new one. So one of these books. Okay, so this is just from July, but it's got the guy's name.
It is a 1986 horror novel by American author.
It's got the man's name, his phone number, how I met him, sent X39 video and patch request sent, and the date. It's your responsibility, not Jan's, to track who you send patch gifts to and when. And you can expect that if I send it out today, on Monday is when you need to follow up. A week later, you're going to be following up. Okay.
And just FYI, the post office is all over the place. Sometimes they get it in 3 days. Sometimes it takes 2 weeks. I send every gift request I get goes out 99% of the time within 24 hours. I don't know what the problem was with the post office, but sometimes people will insinuate that I didn't send something out. I send everything out, and once it's at the post office, it's out of my hands. So I don't know why some don't show up, but they all get sent out.
There you go. And I had one other thought. What was it? Before we get going. No, you do not pay for these requests. This is a gift from Marcy and Jan. Marcy and Jan donates patches as well, but Marcy pays for all of this stuff. These are not inexpensive. You know, I mean, if you want to go out and get them for all of your team, I would suggest maybe you and somebody going in together and ordering 100 or so at a time. And that way you can create this for yourself. But this part right here in office hours, this is Marcy's gift to us all so that we can get over the fear of making the phone calls and the texts and to become successful at doing this. So, hold on here. That. Are there any questions from my beginners? You got that okay, Sandy? Where is everybody else? I don't see. There's Mary. Somebody asked a question. Yeah, right. Marcy is amazing to do this for us. All right. Well, I'm going to quit the recording.